And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we want to welcome you all to the Hello LLC. It has been such a long time. And if you don't know, Hello stands for Helping Entrepreneurs Leverage Leading Edge. Tara and I are in the amazing Thailand, Bangkok, Thailand, as we transition. So we've just been in transition and making the move and doing some transitioning and moving around. And so without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you guys all for joining us. Tara, love, you got anything you want to say to the folks?
Well, hello, beautiful people, and we're back. Just when you thought you got rid of us. Just kidding. So as you guys know, we've come back. We have made a big move, and we're going to talk about that big move because I know you're all very curious about how's it going, what we're doing. We moved to the whole other side of the world, and so we're going to do a podcast next Friday about that. So, stick around and stay tuned because we will be talking about that. But that's not what today's conversation about is today. Today is about the AI Edge, and this is our new series that we're coming out to you guys with that is AI focused and how you can use AI within your business. Because a lot of times AI is used for personal, but not so much on the professional side. If it is used on the professional side, it's like ChatGPT, write me an email, simple things like that. But we're really going to dive in and help that chaos get clear into clarity and really show you guys easy 1-2 steps of how to utilize AI for different tasks and how to streamline your business so you're no longer doing the old school post-it note, write your note here, reaching out to that client, asking them, hey, do you have next Tuesday open at 2 p.m. or 3 p.m.? And they're like, no, Tuesday's booked. How about Wednesday for you? And they're like, no, Wednesday's booked. What about Thursday or Friday? And you spend 4 days going back and forth picking out a date to meet when you could have had a date solidified. AI could have done that, could have sent the reminders, could have, sent out the marketing, is going to do the notes for you. This is the point. We need to utilize AI to work smarter, not harder. And so that's what this shift is to dive in and actually show you guys how to use AI. Just not talking about it, just not sharing about how wonderful it is, as we have been for the past year or 2 years. It is now time to show you guys because we know, and we've had a lot of feedback from people about, we want to see how to do this. Can you show us how to do these small little things? So today, the great thing is we're going to show you how to make a baby avatar. Okay, Tara, a baby avatar. Babies are not professional. And so we have to understand that we're going to showcase how and why it is an attribute you want to use for a business. We're going to show you a use case as well as be able to show you some of the ins and outs of all this. So with that said, Mr. Jones, let's jump on in.
Yeah. And so, as Tara talks about, our brand new, amazing, the AI Edge show, this is where, business meets future. The Hello LLC, we are still about the metaverse. The metaverse is the future engagement. The metaverse is a new experience. But we now, as Tara shared with you, we really want to focus on the AI and automation, especially for you entrepreneurs, you forward-thinking entrepreneurs, and really because smart systems are, a smart business. And it helps you scale your business and stop being outdated in your business and really stop using paper clips, stop using the PTA flyers, stop really, utilizing the free templates in Canva and really start utilizing this AI where you don't have to think about it. You don't have to say, oh, I'm not good at technology. Oh, I'm not good at this. The future's here. And that's really what we're about to show you guys, where you can speak it, you can think it. And that's what we've been talking to you guys. You can speak, your business. You can speak, everything that you want in your life out loud and allow this AI to do all the work. So we're going to show you, we're going to teach you, and in some cases, we're even going to do it for you, especially for those of you that don't know about our amazing Hello LLC, our business that really is here to set you apart and pivot you from 2D to 3D, where we take AI, we take foundation, we take your business from the crusty, dusty old way into the new way and really use AI tools and automation and tactics that are scalable and strategies that you should be utilizing right now. AI isn't an option. It's actual essential for you to be utilizing this in your business right now. And those are some of the things that we're really going to be tackling by bringing you guys AI news. And as Tara shared with you guys, right, the case studies and showing you these case studies. And today we're definitely going to show you guys how you can utilize this AI, baby avatar. And before we even get started, we want to share with you guys this amazing clip that we put together that you guys can definitely be able to if I'm pretty sure if you haven't seen it, you're going to see it now. So here we go. Check it out.
Colonel Jessup, did you order the code red?
You don't have to answer that question.
I'll answer the question. You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
I love Metaverse. Look how cute I am with my pink suit and my pink hair. I don't have to put on makeup, even though, David's always like, you look adorable. I just hate going through the exercise of putting my makeup on and doing my hair.
What you selling, Hustle Man?
I got something I know you gonna dig. I got a special on some free-range chicken.
What the hell is free-range chicken, man?
It means for me it was free. For you it's gonna cost you in the range of $15.
So do you use honey in your pork and bean sauce?
Oh, that's passe. We use molasses now.
Molasses?
Yeah, because
We help you stop being the janitor in your business and start working on your business, not just in the day-to-day tasks.
Me. What about me would make you think that I care about your opinion of me? Your opinion of me is not the opinion that I have of myself. You ain't make me, so you can't break me.
I love it. Well, that was too cute for school to be 100. And the favorite clip that you shared right there was "You Can't Handle the Truth." How many of us remember that movie? And Tom Cruise and what is his name? That says "You can't handle the truth." It's right on the tongue.
It's Tom Cruise.
No, that's who he's the
Oh,
attorney.
the other guy.
Yeah. Anywho, we ain't gonna get in that weed. So that's just
Nicolas Cage.
Nope, that's
No,
that's not him either. So, anyways, guys, at the end of the day, that was a great example. And if you've been watching our social media, you have noticed that we have too started implementing it. Now, good look at the end of the day. The baby AI avatars it's a trend right now, and everybody wants a part of it. And yes, look, this is where we stop. And a lot of times businesses think, I don't want to be a part of the trend because it's just a trend. We're a company that does this. We offer, integrity and business solutions, and I don't want to be a part of a trending, AI avatar that I'm going to get done, and in 2 weeks is going to be, Pixar, or something, right? It's going to change. Don't worry about that. That's why people don't take action, because they think that trends are not powerful. And we are here to share with you guys how powerful trends really are, whether it's, we're going to leave this in the business aspect, but, as a girl on the fashion side of things, we know how trends, like, look, let's just talk this, out real quick. I was born in the 80s, raised in the 90s. How many of you recognize that the trend is all the 90s clothes and things are back? It's a trend, right? And so the same thing happens within your business. And a lot of times business owners, businesses, corporations choose not to dive in, choose not to take advantage of it because they think that it's not worth the time or the effort. And today we're going to show you how to easily do that. And I believe it's 4 simple steps that David and I counted to be able to convert yourself, an image of you, into a baby, and then have it into a talking avatar. And so that's the really cool thing. And, the extra added little bonuses that we can, share with you is that it can also be in your own voice. That is not, exactly what we're going to be showing you today about how to do your own voice, but there's extra steps you can take to do that. And so, anywho, that is the fun that we have up our sleeve today. Every week we'll be coming back with some new kind of AI tool, trend, marketing strategy, anything and everything that will help your business. But we thought this would be a fun one to be able to kickstart everybody's engines. We've had a lot of people asking us, how do you make baby avatars? And so, Mr. Jones, let's jump into this and share a little bit more use cases and stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. And one of the things that we want to make sure you guys understand is the importance of AI. And if you don't know what AI is, it continuously keeps changing, right? And we really want you guys to understand it's a learning language model. When they came out with the calculators could be, considered AI. When they came out with, Alexa, when they came out with Siri, that was AI. When they came out with Ring, for your doorbell, and then the camera, that was AI. When they came out with the grammar check on your computer, that was AI. So it continuously keeps changing and evolving, and really it's going to be able to take over and help us. And when I say take over, really help us stop doing the mundane task where we don't have to think anymore, and we really can talk and allow and collaborate with other tools that are smarter, if not smarter, which is a great thing for us to be able to tap into and get things done faster. And that's why we share with people that, growing up, as when I was little, my father was not the most technical person. My mother was a technical person. And, I know a lot of us probably have these family members that are not that good in technology, and they would never try to learn it. They would never try to adapt or change and do these things. Even to this day, I have family members and I know friends and family that will not text, will not email, will not utilize this new technology. And it's time to change. It's time to make that pivot. And this is where we share with you guys facts over your feelings. Is that business utilizing AI for content creation see a 2 times higher engagement. That is a McKinsey study. Automation can cut your business costs by up to 30%. That's a Deloitte study. 84% of executives say AI gives them a major competitive edge. That's a PwC actual study, should I say. And so this isn't just David and Tara sitting up here telling you once again that, hey, you should, go as fast as possible. These are CEOs. These are, major corporations that continuously are implementing AI. And this is what we continuously share with you guys, especially those of you that have a business, claim you have a business, know you have a business, and you're doing business as you were doing business in 2013. You're doing business as you were before the pandemic, after the pandemic, and now, believe it or not, we are 41% through 2025. And so have you changed anything that you're doing within your business and structured your business in a different way to where you're not doing a lot of the automation things within your business? And that's what we're going to be talking about in the AI Edge, especially as we can show you guys how to do these things. And so those were definitely some important facts and stats that we wanted to bring to you guys and really help you understand that, it's changing. And standing out in the crowd and the digital solution market is tough. And these are new trends that you can tap into. Just the baby avatar alone, right? You guys know us. We like facts and stats. It has provided 760% increase in views for people, 400% increase in open to meeting rates. Okay, and that alone. So when we talk about, AI avatars and, training and actual, should I say, your what am I looking for your marketing or your branding and things of that sort, you guys have to understand that this is a solution that people want. Deploy AI avatars and virtual, mentors for personalization, especially 24/7 training. Literally, that's what this AI can do for your business, where AI, can increase your linear satisfaction by 55%, 40% of, reduction in support requests. And yes, look, you can have a baby avatar. You guys have been seeing so many avatars that have been popping up that were just, visual. Now, you're getting some actual movement to it and some talking to it. And this is what we've been sharing with you guys. This technology is about to move faster and faster and faster as we move forward.
Absolutely. And one thing I wanted to point out was the simple fact was with one of our clients, Miss Leah Garcia, it's amazing financial and insurance professional that is out here doing wonderful things. But we help her with her social media and the strategy and the managing of that. And one of the things that happened was the simple fact that we had started utilizing cartoon and baby images, and it was something that she shared with us that immediately when she first saw it, that we had put it up on her social media, she was kind of like, oh no, I don't know if that's the look I'm going for. That's the messaging I'm going for, right? Because we're all worried about our branding and our messaging. And if, because especially entrepreneurs that are small business or solopreneurs, they only have themselves, right? And so it is what they do and how they present their brand. And so anyways, she shared that, but she also said, I didn't say anything because I wanted to see how it performed. And she said it blew her socks off to see how well the cartoon, the baby avatars, that kind of genre was working. The Pixar, style was having a more effective engagement than the standard, avatars of herself or, other business owners and things like that. And so we share that with you because you as the business owner might think, oh, nobody's going to engage with that. That's silly. I don't need to do that, this, that, and the other. And in reality, what happens is, and we learned this very early on in our marketing years, was what works for others might not work for you. And what works for you might not work for others. And just because you like something doesn't mean everybody else likes it. And just because you don't like something doesn't mean everybody else doesn't like it either. And so this was a prime example of something that might have been, that might not be the way I would have done it. And then to find the amount of engagement that came back on it. So that's really key because, guys, the proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the analytics, the statistics where people show up and be a part of it and engage. So, I wanted to point that out because it's really important for people to understand, because I know as I have done it, Mr. Jones has done it. We're like, oh no, they're not going to like that. They're not going to like that brand or that image or whatever this, that, and the other is. And so it's really important to come back down the pipeline and understand that you might not love it, but do some market engagement, do some, testing of the market and see if it actually will work. And that's something that we always highly suggest because at the end of the day, guess what, guys? You're just pushing buttons. You can delete this stuff if you want to. You do not have to maintain, something if it doesn't work for you or for your audience. We have had over the last 7 or 8 years of being in business, there's been many clients that sometimes don't align with the marketing or the branding strategies that we, put forth. And they say, well, that doesn't really match my audience. Not a worry. That's what it's about. That's what it's about, being able to come in and work through it, have communication, be able to test things. That's why they have, A roll and B roll. So you can test different attributes and avenues to see which work. And so that's why we're excited to share with what we're up to today. So perfect. It does not sound identical to you, but it is pretty close to you.
So as we get ready to show you guys, and we realize that it was on the mute, we didn't have you guys on the mute button, so we're going to start over for you guys real quick. For those of you that just joined us, we want to be able to show you guys how to create the baby avatar.
So a little rusty. It's been a few weeks.
It's been a couple weeks. So sorry guys, we didn't add
we just been sitting here.
Yeah, we just been sitting here talking. And so what I want to do is I want to start over for you all, right? And we're on Chat GPT. And so what we did is, you guys all know Chat GPT, is that we uploaded Miss Lisa's picture, just uploaded it into Chat GPT, and we asked it to make this image into a prompt. That's simple. We can't make it any easier. It then literally gives you a prompt, right? And a prompt is just a written version, a description of what this image looks like. It gave us that image, right? And the prompt, it gave us, what it has. And then what I did was I took that after it gives me the prompt, it then spits that out. I then added just the background because her background was white. So I added a background to it. And then all you have to do is, for your second step or third step, should I say, is make sure that you add, or you say, make this into a baby image in a style of a baby. Okay? That's all you need to do.
Yeah. Make this into an image of a style of a
baby. This into a style and an image of a baby. And this is right here what it gave me of Miss Lisa with the background that we added. Okay? And this is all on Chat GPT. And now that I have gotten this image in the background, I'm now going to go over to the new app that we talked about called Hedra. Okay? And in Hedra, let me start from the beginning from you guys. Let me copy this, right? Let me start from the beginning. This Hedra app is amazing, that allows me to upload the image, right? And then I'm going to be able to add an audio script. And so in the audio script, I can upload an audio. So for those of you that do audio rooms, like Miss Lisa, she could take her Metapause room. She could take a little clip of that and have that clip of that she's talked about actually uploaded into this if she has the audio version alone. She could record an actual audio as well. If she wanted to do a live recording, she could do that. Or the great thing is, guess what? Text to speech. Guess what? You can choose a voice. You can create a voice, which is very easy.
Share that screen, baby.
Right? And then, yep, there we go. And so here we go. This is the app Hedra, right? That you can be able to add the actual picture that I was able to add. And now this is where I'm going to hit the audio script, where I can upload the audio, record the audio, generate the speech. I'm going to generate the speech where I literally can text it. As you can see, I can choose a voice, create a voice. So I literally can click right here, read this out, record it, and then upload it. Boom, there goes my actual voice. Or I've already created an actual script, and I'm going to paste it, right? And I'm going to choose a voice. Miss Lisa, I think I'm just going to take a stab at this, but we're going to choose, let's choose Miss Celine.
The greatest way to live with honor in this world is to be what we pretend.
Rena. Okay. Turn up the volume. Maybe I can't. Right. And then what we'll do is we'll have that generated. It will generate the actual script for us.
Actually, it'll generate the script it'll turn it into a talking avatar
with
the script you gave it.
Yep. And we'll play this at the end for you guys.
Talk about the AI edge for a second?
Upload it. So I'm going to add this to the video. And then I'm going to say, please. Have baby avatar speaking the script.
And the other thing is you don't have to put anything in there, and you can just hit the go button. So you don't have to actually put anything in there where David typed. So you can or you cannot, but that's the beauty thing about it. You don't have to prompt it.
Boom. Like we said, guys, this is copy, paste, drag, drop. It cannot get any easier than this on being able to create your own baby avatar. Once this is literally queued up and it makes it real quick, I will then go and upload it and play it onto you guys actual in the actual room so you guys can see it. But the great thing about this is that you guys have to understand, right, that when we do talk about, utilizing these AI, avatars, that, this is something that sets you apart from, your standard crusty, dusty pictures, your videos that you might do. Some of you might not like going live, which is completely okay. Guess what? You don't have any more excuses anymore. You now can be able to screen, or you might say, oh, I don't know what to say when I do go live. You don't have that excuse anymore. So really, at the end of the day, AI takes your excuses away. There is no more excuses that you can be able to hide behind the scenes or say, oh, I'm not good at this. Oh, I'm not good at that, because it's here. And that's the great thing about, utilizing this AI that you all can be able to implement into your business, into your brand, into your daily activities. Those of you that do, shows, you can be able to do a simple, introduction video and boom, have an AI video that separates yourself at the end of the day.
Yeah. Well, the beautiful thing about that is, again, we're talking about the trends and some of the things that we said when we were, silly-ish on mute, when we had forgot to unmute ourselves, was the fact that just because you don't think you want to participate in a trend doesn't mean that your audience does not want to see that from you, right? And a lot of times we think that our audiences are our niche is expecting XYZ, and then you give them ABC and they devour it like you want them to devour XYZ strategy. And so a good thing and a good lesson to kind of learn from is to always do A and B roles, right? Always be able to test it out. I think we did get to share this, but I was speaking about Miss Leah, and her feedback was, we were doing some social media work for her, and she wasn't so sure about the cartoonish or the baby kind of avatar being posted. And
Okay,
so she
y'all.
let it
Can we
ride.
talk
And
about
when
the
she
AI
did,
edge
she
for a
really
second?
was,
The Hello LLC just leveled up the
genuinely
game.
surprised by the
Real AI
engagement and
tools,
the
real
impressions and
automation tips,
the
real
amount of
results.
people were
I'm
actually
obsessed.
clicking and
If your
viewing it
biz
and
is tuning
engaging with
in,
it. And
you're
so
basically running on
just
dial-up.
an
Catch
example
it
of what
live.
happens. And so
Thank
as you
me
can see
later.
here, Mr. Jones has it all finished. The baby avatar is in the background there talking. So Mr. Jones is going to bring that on up here into the screen so we can play that for you guys all to hear. But this is how simple it is. That took maybe 3-4 minutes. I mean, no more than 5 minutes. And you can get up and go to the little lady's room and get yourself some water while it's doing that. Or heck, you can take the trash out to the curb, and get the mail while you're waiting on that to do its little process there. And so Mr. Jones is going to add that video on as we brings it up with us here next to us. And so we can play that and showcase that. Now, the beautiful thing is you can take this a few extra added steps. And what that would be is you can put it into some sort of audio or visual tool that you have, where you could add music to the background if you wanted to. You could add some flybys, some visual work into it, but that's extra, right? We said 4 simple steps to get you a talking baby avatar, and here we are. But you can always take it to the 9th degree. You can always jazz it up and make it fun. So, Mr. Jones, are we ready to show them, the beautiful people, this amazing baby avatar?
Yeah. So here, check this out, guys. Here goes Miss Lisa's baby avatar. Check it out.
Okay, y'all. Can we talk about the AI edge for a second? The Hello LLC just leveled up the game. Real AI tools, real automation tips, real results. I'm obsessed. If your biz isn't tuning in, you're basically running on dial-up. Catch it live. Thank me later.
So boom, ladies and gentlemen, that right there is, the baby avatar that we just created for Miss Lisa. And so you can see how easy it was for people to be able to, get that, to see that. And so we're going to play it one more time just to see if you guys can see it again. So here we go.
Okay, y'all, can we talk about the AI edge for a second? The Hello LLC just leveled up the game. Real AI tools, real automation tips, real results. I'm obsessed. If your biz isn't tuning in, you're basically running on dial-up. Catch it live. Thank me later.
Boom. So that right there, ladies and gentlemen, was the AI cartoon baby character that we just made of Miss Lisa. And you guys can all see the amazing video that was just created for her, and really be able to see how this can set you apart from anything, especially utilizing this in your business, your brand, and your community. You can utilize this for your family. It really doesn't matter. Use it and really be able to implement this into your daily strategy. And as Tara said, it took us absolutely no time. And so without further being ado, guys, look, every Tuesday, 9 a.m., short, simple, sweet. We want to bring you guys these strategies, these tools, these news. You never know what we're going to talk about, but definitely AI is going to be, and automation is going to be the forefront. So we can show you guys how you can implement these things into your business, into your brand. And really, if you guys do not know about our amazing Hello Pivot membership or Hello LLC, and what we do and how we do, we're going to leave you guys with a short little video. But before we leave, Love, you got anything you want to add to it before we get out of here?
Just, how easy and simple that is. David actually asked me, a week ago or 2 weeks ago, hey, can you make this? And was like, I saw a guy on TikTok or something do it. Can you do that? And I was like,
I saw the comedian.
Yeah. And I was like, yeah, I think we can do that. And so to find it and to make it into short, simple steps, I was listening to an audiobook today during working out. It's a great it's a great book to read or listen to, whichever is your forte. But it is called Extreme Ownership. And the chapter I was listening to was chapter 7. That was just the chapter that was on while I was working out. And one of the things that it talked about was simplicity. And the funny thing is yesterday I went, David and I went to TCM, a traditional Chinese medicine doctor, to get some acupuncture. And the Chinese medicine doctor asked me, do you think too much? And David was sitting there, and luckily there was a curtain between him and I, because I am sure he would have answered for me. And so I share that. The whole reason I share this funny about the book talking about simplicity is everything, and breaking things down into simple ways to do it, because people will understand and they will actually adopt it. If you make it too complicated, and the reason why I said the doctor asked me that was because my little brain thinks way too much, and I overcomplicate things when it can be short, sweet, and easy. And this was short, sweet, and easy.
That it was. And so without further ado, guys, make sure you come and join us for our next The AI Edge next Tuesday, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Easy peasy breezy. We can show you, we can teach you, or we can do it for you. But more importantly, you got to press the button and show up to learn how to do these things and be able to do these things and not just put it to the side. And so without further ado,
big shout out to Miss Lisa for her letting us use her picture. She didn't know, but she got a baby avatar today.
And Miss Lisa will send it to you as well.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, guys, it's not that we lurk around and pull people's videos and make it, but we have
you show up.
Yeah,
and
you show up
and you receive.
And we will use you as a beautiful example in
a
kind way.
That part. So here we go, guys.
Are you an innovative entrepreneur or business owner ready to embrace the future of business transformation?
The world is evolving at an unprecedented pace, and it's crucial to adapt and pivot towards success in this dynamic landscape. At the Hello LLC, we are dedicated to guiding you through this transformative journey, offering a comprehensive suite of services that extend beyond the metaverse and 3D immersive experiences.
Our mission is to empower businesses and brands by assisting them in building, branding, systemizing, and automating their operations. We specialize in steering businesses from a two-dimensional existence to a thriving three-dimensional presence, where opportunities abound.
We help businesses harness the power of technology to work smarter, not harder, enabling them to operate efficiently and stay ahead of the curve. Our diverse range of services includes:
Our Biz in a Box is a complete business solution package designed to jumpstart your entrepreneurial journey. From strategic planning to digital infrastructure, we've got you covered. Your one app, one tap solution.
Our Motion Work AI videos transform your brand storytelling with our cutting-edge AI-driven video production, captivating your audience like never before.
Our 3D VR environments will step you into the future of immersive experiences. With our custom 3D virtual reality environments that engage and captivate your customers.
Lastly, in our Pivot membership program, we offer tailored guidance and support to either show you, teach you, or take care of the transformation process for you.
According to a 2023 study by Fundera, a staggering 28% of small businesses in the United States do not have an online presence. This statistic underscores the importance of embracing digital transformation. Having a website is more than just an online presence, it's a gateway to unlocking numerous benefits, including reaching a broader audience, showcasing your products or services, generating leads and sales, establishing trust, providing customer support, and maintaining competitiveness within your industry.
The Hello LLC is committed to helping you excel in all these aspects of modern business, not just limited to the metaverse alone.
Why should you choose the Hello LLC to navigate this transformational journey?
By partnering with us and harnessing cutting-edge technology, you can provide immersive experiences for your customers, expand your global reach, reduce operational costs, and enhance brand recognition, all while working with a company that holds integrity in high regard. Our commitment to ethical and principled business practices ensures that your journey towards success is not only innovative, it is also firmly rooted in trust and transparency.
Don't wait. Take the first step towards a brighter business future. Contact us today to explore how we can support you in developing a remarkable digital presence and immersive experience that will leave a lasting impression.